Did you know that it is written in the First Amendment that one is prohibited to vandalize the American flag according to the Flag Desecration Amendment? In a congressional ruling from 2006, 67% of Republicans believe that desecrating of the flag should be illegal, and only 49% of Democrats believe that it should be illegal. Everyone has their own opinions, and people pride themselves on their nation. One of the great things about the American people is that they have the ability to protest. It has been a sign of protest for many years to burn the flag of the United States. However, the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights, it is written that it is prohibited to burn the flag, as it is a sign of national unity. I'll be showing you why, in a case of protest, it shouldn't be illegal to burn the American flag. Burning of the flag, although it may be controversial, it is a powerful statement and opens the eyes of the public to establish the idea that serious change must be made. In this speech, I will be pushing for the movement to alter the way that the First Amendment is written so that it can be legal and peaceful protest to burn the American flag. The Supreme Court over the years has become more and more lenient with this policy, and it is shown in some recent Supreme Court cases. This is frustrating because there's not a lot of consistency from case to case of burning the American flag. This goes to show that over the years since the Bill of Rights has been written, how some aspects of the bill have been overlooked or are not deemed vital rule that one must follow anymore. According to a First Amendment analysis by John Hart Ely, on occasions the past few years, the Supreme Court, on one narrow ground or another, has avoided definitively ruling on the constitutionality of the convictions of politically inspired destruction or alteration of the American flag. For example, Spence v. Washington. This example demonstrates how people's minds have changed over the years and how something that was vital to the Constitution back in the 19th century and 20th century isn't so important anymore. Over the years, after 1974, there has been a lot of controversy in some of the cases where the convicted is punished and where some are not. This is why we need an alteration of the First Amendment so that there is no more gray area. It has been debated for a while whether the desecration of the American flag falls under the topic of religion or speech. It is seen by many that burning of the American flag is simply a form of speech to establish anger towards something in the political field. However, it is much deeper than that. In an article written by the St. John's School of Law, it states that movements for social change are designed to empower those others, are therefore regarded as not only dangerous to dominant social order, but unpatriotic as well. In this context, the established of civil religion of the state is to attempt to solidify a position of dominant social elites and the institutionalized ethos by marginalizing outgroups, yet at what cost? Patriotism may call for sacrifice, but not the very foundation of Anglo-American legal tradition of individual rights. This goes to show that ruling on the matter of flag desecration is not as black and white as people may think. America is a nation where people of all backgrounds can and should live peacefully among one another, and each and every person has the right to practice their own beliefs. By preventing certain outlets of freedom, it prevents many individuals from fully expressing their thoughts. Religion is something that plays a large role in our daily lives, and it is more important to some, but it is a right that the government should take into account when it comes to cases like this. The big gray area comes into play when the idea of expressive conduct comes into play. In the case of Johnson v. Texas, the ruling was 5-4 in Johnson's favor. The government concedes in these cases, as it must, that appealees' flag burning constituted expressive conduct, brief for United States, but invites us to reconsider our rejection in Johnson of the claim that flag burning as a mode of expression, like obscenity or fighting words, does not enjoy the full protection of the First Amendment. This is not an easy ruling by any means. There are a lot of factors that come into play when it comes to desecration of the flag. I think it is important to allow for the desecration of the flag in an expressive manner. One should not be able to violate the flag simply because they feel like it. One of the major factors for why people all over the world would like to live in America is for the freedom that comes with it. and it should also allow for the freedom to express one's beliefs. If there is a major issue in America, it is important that people feel that there's an outlet to express the way that they feel. If that leads to desecration of the flag, it is simply one expressing their beliefs and how strong they feel upon a subject matter. In an article by the Jesuit Educational Journal, it says a notable instance of divisiveness was the desecration of the American flag by some demonstrators, the merit of which is hotly debated. Some see the desecration of the flag as a powerful means of protest, a literal destruction of perceived symbol of institutional oppression. This is a very powerful quote and shows the true meaning behind the importance of being able to express one's true beliefs, and it leads to much debate in the field of flag burning. And although it may cause a lot of harm, there are many negative externalities that come with desecration of the flag. It is burning down what represents the unity of the United States and demonstrates oppression in the country. It may cause mental distress to one who sees it, and may also cause physical harm if there is someone violating the flag. Although there are many reasons for why desecration of the flag may seem bad, it is a sign of expression and is the need for immediate action. In summary, it can be seen if debate arises, that debate arises with the desecration of the flag. It is, however, very important to be able to express one's beliefs to the highest degree when it comes to protest. Although the flag may symbolize national unity to many, it may symbolize something else to another individual. And to express one's personal beliefs, they should be able to express those beliefs. All in all, the flag desecration amendment causes a lot of controversy, but I believe it should be altered so that people can peacefully protest and have the ability to burn the flag.